Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We're going to start with Bitcoin at number 1, followed by Ethereum at number 2, and then BNB, XRP, Solana, Cardano, and then with Dogecoin at number 10. Let's get straight into it. Bitcoin against USD. So yes, Bitcoin has been going higher and higher and higher. We're already super overbought. We're continuing being overbought. If we move up to the weekly, you will see that it's still a green candlestick. But on the weekly, we are already overbought as well. So is it wise for us to make a move for Bitcoin at this point of time? Or would it be wiser, let's say for example, when we went into overbought territory over here? Okay, the thing is I can't say for sure. I can't say for sure if it is wise to just jump into the bandwagon like this, right? The thing is that we are aware that there are some resistances here and there. When Bitcoin went into overbought over here, and once it broke the highs and made new all-time highs, it wasn't long, okay, I can't say it wasn't long, but the thing is that we're still not really out of this particular top yet, right? We're still kind of for this downwards move, we're kind of above the middle, so there will still be resistances along the way, right? We were anticipating some resistance at this area around 39k. We did get some resistance over here, and after that consolidating. After we consolidated, we just zip past through it. The next resistance area that we're expecting is at around 46,000. Yeah, around 46,000, right before we take out the right shoulder of the head and shoulders, right? So once we take out the right shoulder, that's it. All bearishness is gone. The question we have is, we don't know whether if Bitcoin is going to be just, zipping up like that, or if Bitcoin is going to be doing something like this, right? I don't think this is going to happen though. I don't think so, but we're going to have to take things one step at a time. We are already quite overbought here. So yeah, again, I would love it if we could just, let's say for example, we hit the resistance over here and then we see some sort of a consolidation. This would be awesome, right? I'm assuming that Bitcoin is in wave 3, right? If this holding is a 1, down, 2, we're in the midst of a wave 3. So I don't know if this is the... Okay, wave 3 is usually the longest, never the shortest. So if this is a wave 3, more likely than not, we will only probably hit 57k before seeing some sort of a retrace. Hopefully we see a proper retrace before continuing higher, right? But the thing is, in terms of tradability, you have to zoom into the smaller time frames to trade Bitcoin. There are continuation chart patterns within the smaller time frames, right? Ascending triangles, again, inverse head and shoulders, right? In the smaller time frames, you'll be able to see it, right? In the smaller, something like a squeeze, zipped up, again, something like a falling wedge, and then pump, we zipped up again, right? In the smaller time frames, you'll be able to see it. Again, we are, there's some selling. Okay, not some, there's quite a lot of selling here. Right, at the top here, there was already selling. Look at the volume, right? Again here, look at the volume, selling is happening. Look at the volume as well, selling is happening. So, yeah, but the point is that, on a bigger scale, right, it's nothing. It's nothing much, right? When buying was happening, yeah, you can see, right, the volume, it was increasing. We were aware of this, right? But we didn't know that this was already the absolute bottom. But yeah, eventually it's just up. Again, the skinny pink line will be our best friend. As long as we're above the skinny pink line, we remain with a bullish bias for Bitcoin. Of course, we have MACD and the RSI to also assist us, but we shouldn't put too much weight into indicators, right? Price action will be the best. Again, volume as well, right? Volume will be the best indicator. These are all what you call lagging indicators. This is lagging, MACD is lagging, moving average. RSI is also lagging. Right, price action is the best, to be honest. It tells you what has happened, right? It doesn't tell you what's going to happen. So yeah, in this bull run, we want to use less of our logic, right? Things are going to be very illogical. So we're going to have to use less of our logic and more of our heart, right? In terms of instinct, right? Again, but we also do not want to be aping in when things are super overbought, right? We will remain with a bullish bias, but we will make entries cautiously. We will find and wait for opportunities to appear first before rushing into anything, right? But this is more likely than not a confirmation that the bull run is not too far away, or we're already in the midst of it. Again, we still haven't formed a new all-time high for Bitcoin yet. It may not be too far away. The halving is coming. An ETF approval is probably coming as well. It's inevitable in my opinion. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. So yeah, again, I can't say for sure. My best hope for Bitcoin is that it consolidates a little bit first before heading higher. If it doesn't consolidate, then we will be trading largely in altcoins. Moving on would be Ethereum, ETH against BTC. Here we are for ETH BTC. Again, for Ethereum, we're not too sure. If, let's say, for example, a Bitcoin ETF approval gets the green light, then I feel like ETH BTC could be dropping, right? BTC could be just running up on its own. Possibly. But I also fear that if BTC does a correction of sorts, it will affect ETH BTC as well, right? ETH also could be dropping, but will be good in the bigger time frames, right? If you look at the big picture, this is very nice ABCD. This would be awesome if it happened. But even if we do rise up from here, this is also great because this is also a very nice squeeze, right? This is a very nice chart pattern, to be honest. If we get this, this would be a continuation towards the upside. In my opinion, this would be awesome. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see how things go. The last time we spotted a nice chart pattern was here, symmetrical. The previous time was actually here, if you look very carefully, right? This is again something like a falling channel. Again, another kind of a falling channel. Yeah, but again, the skinny pink line will be your best friend. As long as you're above it, we remain with a bullish bias, and as long as you're under it, we remain with a bearish bias, right? Again, we could still muck around and come back up. But as long as we're under it, we remain with a bearish bias. So FBTC is looking fairly weak at this point of time. So yeah, we're not entirely sure though. Would be great if we see buying pressure to push FBTC's price higher. ETH against USD. Okay, ETH is also rising, but it's rising at the same rate as Bitcoin. So it's nothing spectacular, nothing spectacular happening to Ethereum yet. So yeah, and we still have our 666 target over here. We're still loyal to our 666 target until we check out the right shoulder here, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We're still anticipating the possibility of Ethereum heading towards 666, right? Check this out, and we will consider this to be gone. More likely than not, yeah, we're gonna be heading towards the moon for Ethereum, right? I still feel that Ethereum eventually will head to 10K. One fine day, but I don't know when that is, right? So yeah, anyway, we have a target over here. The immediate target is at 2677. We're at 2242. So a little bit higher, 2677. And then maybe, I don't know, a rest? I can't say for sure. So we'll take things one step at a time for Ethereum. BNB is not looking good. BNB against BTC is collapsing, right? There's a target over here at 4658. We are heading towards 4658, right? We are stepping on the accelerator and we're heading there. There is a resistance area over here. So yeah, this is the target that we have. We think we're going to hit 4658 and then there's going to be a bounce off of it, right? But once we bounce off of it, my hope is that the support is going to be enough to push us back up for BNB. I can't say for sure, but if we do hit lower, this is very scary, right? Look at this. This is one straight up. Sure, you'll find some support over here along the way down. Right, probably some noise over here, right? But this is very low. So that's why I was saying, if we hit here, best is if we just, start reversing back up, right? Again, we'll still need to see clear reversal chart patterns first before doing anything, right? But again, this whole thing is also something like a head and shoulders. It's not really looking that good against BTC. Oh my god. BNB against USD. Here we are. Yeah. So we're going kind of sideways. Again, I've also mentioned that this whole thing is a very gigantic descending triangle. BNB could be in deep trouble. So we've had two targets over here, 173 and 122, and we still expect this 173 and 122 targets to be hit. We still have a target over here at, sorry, not target. This is the right shoulder of the, okay, not exactly a head and shoulders. It's something like a descending triangle, right? Again, valleys, sorry, mountains, down, mountains, down, again, mountains here, down, and the whole thing. Mountain 1, mountain 2. If we complete mountain number 3, that's it. We're heading back to 122. And if there is no support at 122, Binance is in trouble. There's zero, absolute zero support from 100 down to 44. Oh my god. I don't know what's happening. If this whole thing is gonna happen, I hope buying pressure comes in. And yeah, Binance just starts zipping back up. That's the best thing that could happen, right? Again, we can't say for sure. So we'll have to take things one step at a time for Binance. XRP against BTC. Here we are for XRP. XRP, yes, it's above the skinny pink line. And yes, bro, this is data. XRP BTC. Yeah, okay. So this XRP BTC is also not looking good. Something like Binance, not as bad as Binance against BTC, but XRP is, yeah, we're anticipating it to take out all the clusters of stop sells here, 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 and here, right? As pointed out by the arrows here, the 5 arrows over here. We still anticipate a zip back down for XRP BTC. To where? Yeah, again, there's a noisy area over here. So around sub 1000, right? 1528. So sub 1900, 800 maybe around there. So we'll head to this noisy area. Hopefully, after that, we start building and completing the accumulation. And XRP's time to shine could be coming on. Probably again summer, maybe second half of 2024. Can't say for sure. But for now, I think that there's going to be more downside for XRP BTC. XRP USD. XRP USD, again, still not really looking that perky to me. If we could just consolidate here a little bit longer, then yeah, sure. Slowly crawl our way up, zipping our way up and up. Again, it's still not as obvious to me for XRP. We're already touching the skinny pink line, and we are not exactly rallying, with strength. So yeah, we're proceeding with caution for XRP. Solana is a different story. Solana is super bullish, right? We're above the skinny pink line, clearly above it. There is clear buying pressure coming in. And again, you can also feel that the whales are selling off, right? Look at the volume here, the peak of the volume, right? The whales are selling off Sol BTC. So again, I suspect that there will be a consolidation, accumulation first before heading higher. If we were to count waves, this will be a 1, down, 2. We're in the midst of a 3. So hopefully we get a 4. Either here, we could still zip higher, maybe a little bit higher. Hopefully I can, see a clear 4, and then we head up to a 5 for Sol BTC. Right. So I don't think Sol BTC is done yet. I think there is a potential wave 5 coming on. Right. If this whole thing is a 3, right? Yeah. So we hope to see a 4, so that maybe there could be a 5. We can consider taking a trade for a 5 if we see it. But until then, yeah, we will remain patient for Sol BTC. Solana against USD. Again, clearly above the skinny pink line. Buying pressure coming in, right? Again, the volume is also rising. So yeah, the whales have started selling off, right? Distributing the Solana. We are heading towards the resistance area at around $90, right? Again, there's a noisy area over here. So I anticipate $90 to be hit. And then maybe some sort of a retrace. Hopefully, we can identify a wave 4. If this whole thing is a 1, this is a 2. We're in the midst of a wave 3 though. So it could be 1, 2, 3. Hopefully we get a 4 here, 5. So this whole thing is a wave 3. These are subwaves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2. Okay, I'm confusing myself. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This whole thing is a wave 3. This whole thing is a wave 1. Hopefully we can identify a wave 4. This is a wave 2. And then we'll get a more likely than not a wave 5 up, right? Towards the next resistance area around 160, roughly 160. So stop at around 90, consolidate a little bit, go up to 160. That's what we're expecting for Solana, right? The chart pattern just, again, isn't really that obvious to us. It isn't exactly textbook perfect as well, but it is what it is. We're in a bullish trend. We will use the skinny pink line as our guide. So as long as it's above the skinny pink line, we remain with a bullish bias for Solana. Where's this? Cardano, ADA against BTC. Here we are for ADA. For ADA, okay. ADA, let me just give you a reminder. Beautiful, beautiful ABC in the making. Right. I suspect ADA is going to do extremely well when the time comes. ABC, DE, right? There should be, yeah, completion of this, and then ADA is gonna fly to the moon, if and when the time comes, right? Right now, yeah, again, we are aware of a double bullish divergence though. So if ADA could just do something like this, right? Come back down for a C. A, up, B, come down for a C, D, E. Ooh, this would be awesome for ADA. So yeah, it feels to me like ADA is coming back down, which is good. So yeah, hopefully we do some sort of an accumulation over here. And once the accumulation is done, we zip back up above the skinny pink line as it comes down. Ooh, this will be awesome. This will be awesome, boys and girls. Again, we'll see how it goes first. It's just not really... it's almost ripe for the picking, I would say, but not there yet. Nearly, but not there yet. ADA against USD. Here we are for ADA. We're above the skinny pink line, which is good, but we're slowly crawling up, which is not so good. Again, we could get an inverse head and shoulders kind of a chart pattern over here. Consolidate a little bit. Pump, head higher. We could be in the midst of creating a right shoulder for ADA. This would be awesome. So again, we're not entirely sure. We still have to wait for some clarity first, some retrace if possible. This is a gigantic, in my opinion, double bearish divergence in the making. Look at this. A potential lower high on the RSI, lower high on the, MACD, lower high on the RSI, but a higher high on the price, which is good. Hopefully, right shoulder. Hopefully. Again, we're not too sure yet. If it were to be a right shoulder, this would be a beautiful inverse head and shoulders. Oh, we'll see how it goes first though. We'll see how it goes, right? Not everything is going to turn out the way we expect it to. Dogecoin against BTC. Here we are for Dogecoin. We are, double bullish divergence right under the skinny pink line. Could we be reversing from here? I'm not too sure. Any reversal chart patterns for Doge BTC? No. There is a noisy area over here. So I don't know if we're going to be zipping any lower. Or this is already it. So it's just not as obvious to us for Doge BTC. Against USD, we are very scared of this because this is a potential descending triangle in the making. So we could be heading lower towards our two targets over here. 2.7 and 2.2. Oh my god. Again, if we take out these highs, then yeah, we will consider this to be largely invalidated. Right? Which means that if we go to like 11 cents, right now we're at 9 cents. 2 more cents to go. If we go to 11 cents, that's it, we're out. But I mean, it's not we are out. It's just that we switch our bias to bullish because this whole thing could be a, you see this, A, B, C, D, E, pump. We continue higher, potentially. So we'll see how things go for Dogecoin first. But to me, the most scary one is BNB. BNB is not looking good. Bitcoin is looking good. Bitcoin is the only one looking good. So yeah, we've identified resistances and we're expecting those resistances to be hit for Bitcoin. Alright, boys and girls, I guess that's it for today's top 10. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-da!